Again, it's the same competition, it's the same mistake, and the same outcome. Yes, I am talking about the Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid match. What do I mean by that? I mean that every time it is 3 years in a row that we are committing red card in the Champions League matches and we are getting lost in those matches. So that happened. Cubarsi got a red card and that just completely destroyed the whole setup of Barcelona. So did the referee just ruin the Barcelona game, or it was a tactical masterclass from Diego Simeone? Barcelona did lose 0-2 against Atletico Madrid, but I can just tell you that scoreline will not tell you any storyline behind the game. So let's talk about the game. Let's talk about what happened in the game, how the game gone, how the game started, how the second half gone, who's the best player, who's the worst player, and also gonna talk about the referee controversial decision. So let's just dive into it. Before talking about the game, I do wanna tell you a crazy stat that I just found. So before this game, Barcelona didn't lose any single game in the Camp Nou against Atletico Madrid. The last time Barcelona lose against Atletico Madrid in the Camp Nou, it was 2006, and in that time Fernando Torres was the player who scored a hat-trick, and after that it is 20 years Diego Simeone team couldn't just defeat Barcelona in the Camp Nou. They played 22 games in the Camp Nou. They didn't win any game. They lost 12 game and draw 8 game. So that was a crazy stat that have been broken this night, that Barcelona defeated by Atletico Madrid at the Camp Nou. So let me just start with the setup, how Barcelona and Atletico Madrid was setting up. So as I predicted in my preview that Joan Garcia will be starting in the goalkeeper, Kunde will be starting as a right back, Cubarsi and Martin will be the center back combo, Cancelo will be starting as a right back, Eric Garcia and Pedri will be starting in the midfield. Eric Garcia will be defensive, Pedri will be the holding midfielder, Lamine Yamal will be the right winger, Olmo will be the number 10, Rashford is the left winger. Also Lewandowski will be playing as a number 9, and in the setup of Atletico Madrid, I was expecting Musso, and Musso is starting. Molina as a right back, Lenormand and Hanko as center back. Rodri will be playing as a left back. Lookman was starting and I was expecting that as a left winger. Koke and Llorente in the center mid. Simeone in the right winger. Alvarez and Griezmann in the center forward position. So the lineup was as I expected in my preview. The lineup was exactly the same. So let's talk about the game, how the game gone. So Barca kick off with the ball, and just after the kick off, Atletico Madrid was really pressing high, like they are really pressing aggressive. They just didn't give any chance, any space to Barca to settle in, like to build up calmly. So after the first few minutes, they were really aggressive and Barca was trying to control the tempo. Barca was trying to make things a little bit calm, make the whole situation a little bit slow, and Barca did make the game slower and did make the game in control. Atleti just couldn't get the ball even if they were pressing like so high. So early in the first half, Marcus Rashford got really good chances, 2 or 3 chances. He was really playing well. He just come into the box in the first half. He just tried 1 or 2 shots, and I'm not gonna lie that Rashford was looking threatening. He also tried some of the dribble and just couldn't finish them, and even he was dribbling really good, but when he was coming in the penalty box, then he just lost his mind, just couldn't find how to get through the Atletico Madrid defense. So nothing was created. All the Marcos Rashford chances had made was saved by Musso. So in the first half, like Barca was playing really good. They were really pressing highly, and Atletico Madrid just couldn't beat Barca's pressing, and they just couldn't penetrate. They just couldn't play good in the first half because Barca was pressing really good, and Atletico Madrid just couldn't break the Barca's pressing. They were losing the ball in their own half many times, but they were so solid in the defensively. So even though Barca was playing good, one incident completely changed the game. That at the 43rd minute, Julian Simeone just give a nice run in the half space or in the channel of the Cubarsi and Martin, and Cubarsi just noticed that and got to track back, and Cubarsi was tracking back Julian Simeone, and in that moment while Cubarsi was running, he just tripped over the Julian Simeone, and it was the last man, like Julian Simeone was the last man, so referee first give the yellow card, but after the VAR review the referee did give the red card. Like, it was really a controversial red card for me, because the Julian Simeone is going, the ball is not even in the front of Julian Simeone, and Cubarsi didn't mean to give a tackle or didn't mean to make a foul. It was the incident happened when Cubarsi was trying to track back, was trying to get front of Julian Simeone, so he just tripped over the Julian Simeone and Julian Simeone fell, and this decision is like really controversial. I think a yellow card will be justified for this, because in this kind of big matches referee don't give just easily yellow card, and even the tackle wasn't so hard. If you judge the tackle based on the last man tackle, then it will be a red card, but if you judge the tackle based on the intensity, or if you judge the tackle based on the it was a really intentional tackle or really not an intentional tackle, then you can say the yellow card will be justified. For me, like, yellow card will be better decision, but I don't know why referee was thinking in that way. For me, it will be a yellow. So that incident give a free kick to Atletico Madrid, and Atletico Madrid free kick was taken by Alvarez. At the almost 44 or 45 minute, Alvarez was just scored a banger goal from free kick. Like, no one was expecting Alvarez to score a banger from the free kick, but obviously that was an awesome goal, and you just couldn't expect Joan Garcia to save this kind of finishing, because the finishing was really good and you just cannot save kind of goal. And the goal, I have to credit that Alvarez do showed off even in the last time Champions League versus at Real Madrid. Like, Alvarez do showed off in this kind of matches, this kind of UCL big games. I also predicted that Alvarez will be a key player, so he did come with a nice goal, and I have to give credit to Alvarez. So the second half started, and Hansi Flick decided to take off Lewandowski and Pedri and to in Fermin Lopez and Gavi. So Lewandowski was subbed off, so Rashford was playing as a center forward, and Fermin Lopez was playing more of a left winger, and Gavi was playing in the defensive midfielder and central midfielder role, and Olmo was sometime like playing as a number 10 or playing as a center midfielder, because we have a one-man deficit. So, and also Araujo came in the pitch. Even with the 10-man, Barcelona didn't look like they are playing with a 10-man, because we really played so well in the second half that it doesn't feel like Barca was playing like a 10-man. So we try to create much more chances in the second half, and we are combining well, but obviously we are lacking a man. So with a man down, it is really hard to get a comeback, and Barca do dominated position, do created much more chances, do give many passes, successful passes, but that doesn't mean anything, because the Atletico Madrid defenses was really strong. Some massive chances have come in the first half through Lamine Yamal. One goal was disallowed because Lamine Yamal was offside, and in that moment, like, Lamine Yamal did give a really good pass to Rashford, and Rashford did finish that, but that was offside, so goal disallowed. Even Lamine Yamal was playing really good in the second half. Lamine Yamal was trying his best to give Barca one goal or two goals. He tried everything, like dribble past 3-4 players inside the box. I have seen Lamine Yamal many times. He was trying to dribble, time to create. Even that one chances that Lamine Yamal almost scored, he just dribble past almost 5 or 6 players, but just couldn't finish that because the Athletic defense was really deep, and Lamine Yamal just couldn't penetrate the Atletico Madrid defense. So at the 70 minute, Barcelona did gives a really big spaces in the right hand side. Koundé was there, but Rodri got past Koundé, and Rodri did give a really nice pass to Alexander Sorloth, and Alexander Sorloth did score the goal. Obviously, Alexander Sorloth is scoring almost in every games against Barcelona, and he was a great threat against Barcelona because we don't have a really tall defender to track Alexander Sorloth and give tackle or win the header against the Sorloth. So it was a hard one to, and Gerard Martin just couldn't track Sorloth, and it was a nice goal from Sorloth, and Atletico Madrid do get a 2 goal and Barcelona just couldn't score one. It was a 2-0 for Atletico Madrid. So Barca was trying after the second goal came from Sorloth. João Cancelo was really good. He was trying his best to give the team even a 1 goal. Even Fermin Lopez was trying really hard. Even in the last minute, Barca was trying to get a goal back because obviously the second leg will not be in the Camp Nou. It will be at the Metropolitano. So Barca was trying his best to get a goal back. So if I have to say the best player of the match, then I have to say it's have to be the Lamine Yamal, because he just plays so good in the whole game that it's just beyond stat. Like he dribble past 3 or 4 players. He was like 5v1, 3v1, 4v1. I have seen multiple times that happening, and he just getting so many chances. He's just trying his best to make a goal. And if I show you the statistic, then you can see that he give 73 touches, 11 on the opposition box, successful dribble 57%, 8, and final passes 3 final passes. And also he give, that is an extraordinary performance from Lamine Yamal, but he just couldn't make his team into the scoreline. Also another player in the whole Barcelona team, I'll be telling you Dani Olmo, because he was really good throughout the whole match. And why I'm telling you this, accurate passes 88%, he got accurate passes. He got 78 touches, 4 on the opposition box, successful dribble 1, and it's like 3 out of 5 long balls accurately done by Olmo. And even if you see the Olmo game, like he was really playing good, combining well even after the one man down. So Olmo was the second best player in the whole Barcelona team. And if I have to say the first best player in the Atletico Madrid team, then it have to be Musso, because Musso did save a massive chance, and he just saved Atletico Madrid from not conceding even a 1 goal. So why I'm telling, because Musso did save 7 saves in the 90 matches, goal face 0.76, and he did give 64% accurate passes and long balls. So 7 saves is crazy, and so didn't make any kind of mistakes. So it is a really good performance from Musso. And if I have to say the next best player, then it have to be the Julian Alvarez, because he was dropping the combining play. Even he just got a wonderful goal from the free kick, and all the work rate. Even after the Lookman substitution, he was playing like a more of a left winger. So Alvarez is the second best player for me in the whole Atletico Madrid team. So if I show you the all statistic of the whole game, then you can see Barcelona dude created more XG than Atletico Madrid. And also Barcelona do make 18 shots, and that is like more than Atletico Madrid. They do have a more shot on target 7. He got a 90% accurate passes, and the passing quantity is really so high. Fouls committed, 17 fouls have committed by Atletico Madrid. And if you see the corners, also we got 7 corner. Even like Araujo got a really good chances from the corner, but just couldn't bury that chances. So Barcelona did manage to dominate the position, did manage to make some shots, but couldn't just finish those chances. And again, Barcelona is lacking in their finishing, so they just lost the match. And Atletico Madrid, as we always know, they are not interested in keeping the position. They are more interested in controlling the moments, and they do control the moments. They do get 1 or 2 moments, and they just was clinical. They are really sharp, and they do manage to score their chances. And that is what all the football about, because sometimes you play good, and even after playing good you still lost, and this game was one of those examples. So Atletico Madrid, nice win. it's now about second leg. What happened at the end? The game ended 0-2 for Atletico Madrid, and the second leg of this Champions League will be happening at the Metropolitano, and that is the worst possible scenario for Barcelona, because Barcelona will be facing Atletico Madrid at the Metropolitano in their home ground. And you know how difficult ground is Metropolitano. You just cannot go there and expect to just come back with a win, even it is in the Champions League, because Diego Simeone has only the Champions League to fight. So I am expecting Atletico Madrid will be fighting their lives for the Champions League second leg, and anything can happen in the second leg. And I am expecting my team to play their game against, just bring back the comeback mentality. And even we are going at the Metropolitano, we don't have anything to lose, so we have to give our 100%. So that was the full review of the game. Let me know in the comment how you enjoyed the match and how you are predicting the second leg. What will be the scoreline of the second leg? Who will be going through the second leg? Either it is Atletico Madrid or Barcelona. I will be really love to hear your thoughts in the comment. If you enjoyed the video so far, do make sure to drop a like and subscribe. It's free and it will really help me a lot. So I will be seeing you in the next video. Up until peace.